Why the hell did you just mute me right in the middle of my sentence?
Rude.
Oh. Hey, did you know tonight's show is sponsored by Eat This Gun Care?
I do now.
It's the best gun cleaner in any life.
That's supposed to be a surprise.
They also make great zipper pulls.
What did we learn today?
Learned that Gizzard was about to get his whole channel taken down.
Lizard Larry.
Well, isn't this fun, boys and girls?
Is it? Is it really?
Good
You have really
evening.
warped sense of fun.
Welcome.
Oh, look. Gizzard should be friends with Bama Dad.
Why?
Roll Tide.
Point your camera down just a little bit. It's too high.
They're both IT nerds.
Close enough. So, welcome one and all to season 7 of Fowl Territory.
What,
Yes,
we're doing
we've hung
season-
around
we're doing
that
seasons
damn
now?
long.
You know what, though? Me, Obi, and Sarge have taken over this show, so it's going to be a much better show. We're going to make Gizzard be
I'd
quiet.
hope
Just let
so,
us
'cause
have
it
it.
sucked the last few years.
I know, this is going to be the best season yet. I'm telling you.
Fowl Territory 294 is
I
on
agree.
the air, folks. I am
Oh,
your
we're gonna start over. This is Fowl Territory 1.
Mhm.
cordial host, Gizzard Gary. At least in name, I am the host, anyway. So,
He said we sound like we're in the same tin can. And maybe it's the way he's
Something like
listening
that.
to us.
So-
You think he's listening through tin cans?
That's what I'm thinking.
Could be.
Maybe.
Well, if I could find my little hub thing, I'd plug in my mic, but I can't find
you
it.
could
so.
find your little what? Oh. Anyway, let's see who's out there, folks. I know we got people out there. Let's see who they are and why they're here.
Why are
We
they
have
here?
Hillbilly up out there, and in here we have Ron.
He's here.
And we have, get ready, Obi. We have Bama Dad.
Roll Tide.
There you go.
High Tide.
We got
High
Alaska
tide.
One, Andy. I don't think they have a saying. We have Tim.
Brr.
Gold.
There you go. Tim Allen's out there. We got Rich White out there, and in here we have Fuku YT bringing in the boom. And
Do you want me to tell you what that really stands for? What he's really
I'm
saying?
sure you said Guns and Water is in.
I
the
bet you won't.
I'll
Fuck
bet you
you,
won't
YouTube.
either.
That was right.
I have an idea why.
You actually did.
Mr. Bob Davalina is in
Sarge
the-
said no stones if I don't do it. So I
Well,
did
you
it.
don't have any stones. That's beside the point. We have Artec and Tori Shorts channel with Emmett out there. Wow, that's quite a name change.
What?
Maybe that's a different channel. Maybe that's a
Maybe
shorts
it
channel.
is.
It really rolls off the tongue.
It
Mhm.
does.
Got a ring
We got-
to it.
Abigail Finnegan is out there. And we have Chris
Oh,
from the 740.
Lakeview Outdoors is out there.
We have Defense Dad seeing gun people. We got Jacob S., the perennial sweepstakes.
Guns and water.
We have Gerald, Gerald Muir out there.
We've got Fuku YT out there.
We do. Once again, we got C4 Defense out there.
We got
in-
Chris
You
from
got
740.
You want me to tell you what
What's
that
up,
stands for?
What, C4 Defense?
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a guy called Sarge C4 out there. Wow. A
Can I
different
tell you what that
version.
stands for?
Gay.
What?
Okay.
We got Lakeview Outdoors out there. We got Chris Lang in the audience. Who else? We got lots of people out there. We got Misty, Mrs. Wayne. Mrs. Wayne. We got this guy called Obnoxious One
I hate that
out
guy.
there and in here.
You want me to tell you what that stands for?
I can tell you what this stands for. We got a guy called the gun.
Best-
The gun. Is it the Guns Knob? I believe that's what
The
it's
gun
called.
snob, and that is the best looking gun tuber on the interwebs.
The gun snob.
The
I
guns
like it.
knob.
We've been pronouncing it wrong all this time.
Mhm.
Damn it.
That's how I'm introducing you from now on. Is the gun snob.
Perfect.
It sounds like you have a lisp when you say it.
This is my buddy, the gun snob.
We have Weston out there.
You sound like Ted when he sewed him back up.
Well, they're so much fun. I got to introduce them to you. So here are my esteemed panelists for tonight's show. And of course, always number one is my co-host with the co-most. And of course, he is blessing us from the state of North Carolina. I'm not going to tell you where in North Carolina because that's OPSEC.
You've already given
He's
it away.
up central.
It's in the middle.
It's OPSEC, but he's out there somewhere. Anyway, he is, of course, the sunshine that brightens our day. He is the oracle of knowledge.
Or is it down central?
Reason and the
Yeah,
man
Sarge.
of orange.
It's just in the middle.
At least I'm
No,
not.
you don't. He didn't get an up or a down like you, huh?
Let's welcome
The
your
Piedmont.
friend and mine, Obnoxious One.
Yo. Like to give a
That's-
big old shout out to my buddy, the gun snob.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, Obi. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Northeast, where somewhere in a valley in West Virginia comes this man, and he is.
How do you know he's not on a mountaintop?
He used to be on a mountaintop. He
He
moved
lives in the
down
Northeast.
heights. He's afraid of heights. Anyway, he is the host of This Week Unloaded on the Unloaded Media channel, and he does product reviews. He does gun videos, and man, he does lots of other things. And well, his name is Rich White.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Well, thank you for being here. We move on down to row number 2, where we come across my neighbor to the south. He is, of course, the pride of Chelsea, Oklahoma, and they have so much to be proud of down there in Chelsea, Oklahoma. Let's welcome the self-proclaimed best-looking gun tuber on the internet, the Guns Knob.
Like I said, it sounds like Ted after he got sewed back up.
I got something for you in Vegas, Gizzard.
Oh, Nobby, don't be so upset.
You
Good
can tell he
dirty
was
son of a
waiting to
bitch.
say that. He was just waiting.
Nobby loves Harry Potter.
You came not be close.
I've never seen him at a loss for words before.
This is
He
so
just
annoying.
knows it's gonna be his name for like the next 5 years.
I know.
Exactly, that's the problem.
I can't wait.
You won't give
to
it
get
up.
his attention at SHOT Show. Knob.
DM
No,
Boss is
over
already
here.
making memes.
I'm sure.
Weston's out there with hashtag the Guns Knob.
Oh, did you see that you're giving away a special prize if they also use hashtag the gun snob during your giveaway? They get something extra. I don't care what it is. A 5th zipper pull. Doesn't matter.
I'm sure we can arrange that.
See? So make sure you use hashtag the gun snob to enter the special giveaway.
Speaking of that, I probably ought to go ahead and start the banner. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure the banner already started.
Oh, it has. The banter or the banner? The banter's
Both.
already started for sure.
Both now.
But that's all right. Rich White's already got his in there. So, all right. So let's move on. Thank you for being here, Nobby. And let's move on to my neighbor to the east and to the south. He is from the show me state of misery. He, of course, just came to us from the Georgia Shooting Connection, and on Saturday night, which is tomorrow night, by the way, he hosts his own show. It's called The Guns, Beer, and Therapy. And,
I'm gonna have to go over there and get some therapy tomorrow.
You should get some therapy, and maybe some beer too.
Well, you can
I've
do
never
it
gotten
when
any
you're-
guns off that channel, and the only thing I've ever got to drink is hard seltzer. So, anyway, let's welcome Hillbilly up.
Thanks for having me, buddy. Glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. All right,
What?
and last but not least, a neighbor of Obi's out there in North Carolina, but he's a bit up
He's
west.
down west. He's down west.
Hey, he is our mountain man here, of course, and he is, of course, our man in law enforcement. Let's welcome to the panel Sarge at C4 Defense.
Hello. How y'all doing?
How you
Just want to ask
doing?
Snob how his other home improvement channels going? The doorknob. See how that's working. Where he does home improvement projects and shows you how to do them, like install doors and whatnot.
What knobs?
Nothing?
I got nothing.
You got nothing. Damn it. I hate it when that happens. Let's see. Did I miss anything out there in the chat before we get going? Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, new channel, that is. Artec and Tori Shorts channel with Emmett is a new channel. Okay, so we got a new viewer. All right, cool. So if you win the prize, does Emmett win the prize too? That's what I want to know.
Who's Emmett?
Bama Dad says, sounds like music to my ears to hear people make the sounds of greatness. Roll Tide, he said.
High tide.
High Tide.
Yeah, man. High tide.
Low tide.
Come on, man.
Down in Tuscaloosa where they marry their sister.
Okay.
That's all I had.
Wasn't even a song, just a statement.
Yeah, it was just a statement, actually. Factual statement, actually.
So Artec says Emmett wins. Well, already. And he also said hashtag the doorknobs. Wow. Mr. Bob says tomorrow night is going to be the Icecapades featuring Hillbilly Up. That's right. We do have some bad weather coming to this part of the country. Are you going to get it too, Snob? Or?
We're just barely in the edge of it, so hopefully not.
That means you'll get the worst of it.
Big ice
Probably, it'll
storm.
probably move.
You're near Tulsa, so do you know if they're going to do another season of Tulsa King where he goes out there and plays a knobster?
See him rolling up in an Escalade and wearing chains and spinner wheels.
I saw him go by Tallies in one of those episodes.
Been there, done that.
But what Jacob just said? Is that what you've been there and done?
Oh, right by there.
No, haven't done that.
Haven't seen him
Bama
roll
Dad
by
says they
Hebos
beat.
yet, though.
Bama Dad says they beat the hell out of everyone we play except Vanderbilt. But
Who said that?
I don't remember y'all being in the playoff this year, Bama Dad. Just saying.
Jacob says we're supposed to get either 10 inches or 10 inches in freezing rain with the snow.
Dang.
Now, ain't nobody in Snob's part of the country got 10 inches.
They just got little nobbins.
It's going to be so chilly. It's going to be a red lobster.
Now he's asking, and when have y'all ever been?
Yeah.
Wow.
18 national championships.
Well, let's see. We just beat Georgia last night, so there's that.
It's one of the best pro teams in college football.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ghost Tactical's out there. He says, Jacob, 10 inches is bigger than you think. Don't get too excited. Might hurt. Mr. Bob says, I'm on the border between, why am I not able to click on this? Between 12 inches of snow and 4 to 6 inches of snow and sleet. So I started today dealing with a flat tire on my truck. That sucks.
You should probably air that up.
Should probably.
We tore apart a Cadillac engine today. So it's
What'd
better
you
than
do
working
that
on a flat tire.
Seems like a lot of work to go through for a flat tire.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn inconvenient to have to take the engine out, change the tire.
That's
The way
Cadillac
they're
for
building
you.
cars nowadays, I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised if that was.
We almost had to pull the engine out. We're changing the camshaft. And we, I had to raise it up in the air and pull it to the side to get the camshaft out the front.
The way they wedge shit in nowadays, I could see that. Oh, you need a new tire. The book says it's going to be 20 hours.
20 hours.
Bama Dad said this has turned into a cell block chat to those just joining. Guys are arguing over inches. Happens. It happens. What is going on? There we go.
Oops.
Does anybody in this panel, I just want to throw a general question out to the group. Does anybody in this panel like guns?
Nope.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you like guns.
Nobody else got the camera.
I don't
on.
see any other hands. Huh. Anybody out there in the? Anybody?
I'm
out there in
sorry.
the
I'm
chat
looking
like
for
that?
my missing Save Your Equipment coupons so I can order something.
Coupons.
I've misplaced them.
What the hell's a
Maybe
coupon?
yours won't be blank.
I have two of them, and I don't know where they are.
Jacob says, yes, we like guns, Gary. Chris Lang's got his hand up. Fuku YT says, I like gum. Well, that's close, yeah.
All right, never mind. I won't say what I was going to say. How about you, Gizzard?
Stop.
I thought you were going to stick your little knob up. And Sarge likes guns. Jacob likes guns. Mr. Bob says, I prefer General Tso's chicken, but guns are good too. Pamit Dad says, what flavor SIG P365 does anyone like and why looking into getting one?
It's had the simple base model one.
That's all I have.
The 320X compact, way better choice.
Do you have a 365 still?
No, it's too small.
Well, I have a couple.
His hand is
different
bigger
ones.
than the gun, Gary. I mean, come on.
I have an XL also. So, anybody else got a 365 out there?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Tell us about yours. You got what kind do you have? Is it fancy?
You seen it?
It's like Applebee's on a date night.
It's just weird. You've seen my 365. I'm sorry. If you want me to explain it, I have a 365 with a Live Free Armory slide on it. So I have a Holosun 407K red dot that I had, and I bought a XL grip for it, and so I had a P365X before they ever released the P365X. I had one first.
I need to
I love
augment
it,
my.
and it shoots really good.
I need to augment my answer because I do have the Wilson Combat Grip module on mine. Forgot about that.
Yes, I have that too.
Mine does
Great
have a
grip
pair
module.
of XS sights on it. Justin Grimm's out there. He says, I thought this was a meme channel. Bama Dad says, thinking about getting a P365X macro comp.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
really would like one myself. So
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty sexy. I really do like those.
you know what Gizzard should do? Gizzard should go to the Radian Armament. I guess it's Radian Armament, and look at their P365 stuff, their comp and magwell that they offer. Holy mackerel! Show it on the screen, Gizzard. It's awesome.
Is it something you sent me already?
I haven't sent it to you. I just thought about it.
He just
since we
told you
talked
where
about
to go
365.
find it.
I don't remember where he said.
Radian.
Radian Arms. Look at their 365 stuff. It will let you know where you want to be in life.
That be Radiant Weapons.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, hopefully this won't get me in any trouble.
Yeah, it ain't gonna get you in any trouble.
It could.
You just show some of the pictures.
Doesn't matter if it does. It'll be on Rumble. You're on Rumble, aren't
Look
you?
at that right there. Look
Is
at
that what
that.
you're talking about? This stuff?
Yes, that is beautiful.
Got a
Well,
back
they-
strap.
yeah,
We
they-
got
Backstrap and the comp.
wow.
Amazing.
Nice. Well, I might have to check that out.
It's amazing.
Better open up your wallet. They ain't giving that shit away.
Mm-mm,
No worries about Gizzard ever checking it out then.
mm-mm.
He'll squeak.
Justin says inventory day, worked late, just eating dinner. Jacob says, what's the tacos on that piece? 1,200? Justin says they make so much awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Okay, so anybody get any new guns recently?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
No, Snob did.
Did I?
Hmm?
Did I?
Didn't you?
Maybe. I think I bought it on this show last week.
Mm-hmm.
You bought it on the show?
Bought it while the show was on.
Well, I was on the panel.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't buy it on the
Yeah,
show
you didn't
because
buy it
that
on the show because
because-
doesn't sell guns.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you get?
Desert Eagle.
Really?
Got a Deagle?
No,
Really, really
I
small one.
definitely did not. That's a really small one.
Yeah, they shrunk it in the wash.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's basically the same way I tell my wife. I told her it was a Desert Eagle, and she believed me. So
Probably
No, I got a
told her
Bodyguard
6 inches too. She
2.0.
believed that too. But
Did you get that down there in Nomnoster?
I got a Bodyguard. It's pretty nice.
so I got one of these. The Bodyguard 2.0 from Smith & Wesson.
How's it shoot?
Well, we'll find out when I get it to the range.
Nice.
Out of the week.
But I'm not the only one that got one.
I didn't get one.
No, you didn't. Because you're not one of the collective that has to have all the same things. So, but I think we all shot the Bodyguard 2.0 at goals.
No,
at the
Hillbilly
Goals range day.
Was something different about yours than mine? What did I just see on that one?
Mine has a safety.
Oh my god.
Stop. Can you touch the end of that barrel while your hand's on the grip? It looks like he's getting close. He's still not
I was gonna say,
quite.
did you watch his video? He had it hidden behind his hand, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like looked like he could almost get touched into that barrel with his finger.
Hey Gizzard, in all seriousness, you can take that safety out, and Smith & Wesson has the two little slide pieces that slide into the frame if you want to delete it.
No,
Because they sell the same frame for both guns.
I actually purposely got it that way
Why?
Bud.
because I wanted a safety on there. Is that a problem?
You have safeties.
I wanted a manual safety. That's
Bud.
why they have options. But
I
what
thought
is
the smart thing they did put them out with or without.
so? What is it that is so fantastic about this for people who haven't watched your videos? And I guess Snob's the only one that's got a video out right now. Why would they want to look at something like that, Snob?
Because it shoots like a much larger gun, even though I got in trouble by everyone on the internet for saying that in my short.
What'd you say?
It shoots like a much larger gun.
What does
It
that
does.
mean? I mean, put that into layman's terms.
It
Less
means
recoil.
well, that too. But if you've ever shot a regular bodyguard, a TCP, a LCP, any of those, they're not that fun to shoot.
No, they're not.
This one
Lots of
is
muzzle
actually
rise.
is
I don't
actually
know.
fun to shoot, and
I don't know why
it's,
that's such a controversial statement for people.
it
Because they don't
was
Because they
believe anymore.
probably needed to correct him and
They
say
did.
that a larger gun would handle the recoil better. They, that
Well,
gotcha moment.
the one guy who made a comment let me know that he was former military and a trainer and carries a gun every day, and he would always recommend a Sky over the bodyguard.
Yeah, that guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't.
I'm not
You
sure I'd
know,
recommend a Sky over an Altor.
Let's not get crazy.
As a former member of the U.S. military, unless you're like special operations or something like that, nobody in the military is a weapons expert that can be making that kind of statement.
Yeah. I think what snob means is that the other pocket pistols and stuff of that nature are
Are
purely
not fun to shoot.
tools. They're purely tools. This is not only a tool, but you can also use it recreationally because it actually is
It's
enjoyable to shoot.
it's actually fun to shoot. It absolutely is.
It completely suppressed me at goals. You never would have convinced me going in there that a 380 would be fun to shoot, but it surprisingly enough was.
I mean, your
Yeah.
hand goes so much higher up on this one than a.
It looks just like a shrunk down M&P. It looks like somebody put one in the dryer too long. It really does.
And it actually has
It-
nice sights.
It's got the
Yep.
right proportion. It doesn't look like a weird gun like your LCP or your TCP does.
And the trigger is good. I mean, it takes a little while to reset. It does have a long reset. It's not perfect, but it is actually still.
For a pocket
It's got
pistol, though, I don't think you're going to find a better trigger.
No,
Other
no,
than-
no,
not,
no,
not the striker fired, anyways.
no, not at all. And like
No.
I said, the brake is the more important part. Between that and the reset, the brake is really good. So
Mm-hmm.
Justin wants to know, how does it handle a flat-faced bullet? I don't know if we've ran any through, have we? Other than
It handled the V crown really well. It did not like the first mag of critical defense. I don't know why.
But it ran
Then the next. Yeah, it ran the. I ran the rest of that box and then a whole other box. So I ran 50 rounds total, and I had problems with the first 5 or 6, 7. I don't know. I don't know what the deal was.
Probably should have ran it through a Sky.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sky would have handled it no problem.
now, I I texted a guy I know from Thunder on the Prairie, from Wayward Son Custom, John Drummond. He has one. He said he runs Underwood Extreme Defender in his.
gosh, Monday, what's he trying to do? Take down a grizzly?
I guess
Mhm.
so.
People
380?
kind of
Yeah, 380.
they kind of don't think what a 380 pocket pistol is really for. It's for changing somebody's attitude.
As far as I'm concerned, with the ballistics of 380, you're probably just as well off with ball ammo out of them.
You'd be perfectly fine if you get it up around somebody's somebody's neck, head. It'll change your mind.
You know what? If it was a PPK, it'd change two people's mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or an LCP. Well, an LCP would change one person's mind, but it won't be the one you were trying to.
I had an LCP 2 that shot
Yeah, the
good.
2,
LCP
fine.
1,
The
thank you.
1, yeah, no, the LCP 1, exactly.
Terrible.
Yes.
It ran what I put I think I put 200 rounds now through the Blazer, and it ran it perfect.
OB and his PPK is like he's both impressed and annoyed. Could it be? How can it make such a weak round so uncomfortable to shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
No, it is a
Gizzard, do
fun
you
little
own a
gun,
CZ yet?
What's that?
You own a CZ.
I do not own a CZ.
He's got the starter kit though. He's just got to go pick one up.
You should, while the new model's out, you should definitely shoot it at SHOT Show, and then you should buy one after you get back.
You got a model in mind, or
The
Nocturne.
P09C Nocturne, which is their updated version of the P07. But now they just, I guess, just made one line now. You got the P09, which would be your full size, and then the C is like the Glock 19 size, the single action, double action, hammer fired. But I'm sorry, you can't get it with a manual safety. It only has the decockers. Sorry,
I got the
but you really should.
P10C.
You really should shoot one.
P10Cs are nice too. I got one of those.
I mean, no self-respecting hipster would not have a CZ. That's why I have a couple.
well, you need to get a hipster hat.
How do you know he didn't have one? Maybe he hadn't showed me.
Well, I
I
haven't
don't
seen.
think
a
they
picture
make
of
them
it.
in a size big enough for his.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
actually fair.
They do.
Well, yeah, they
They
do.
do.
He can get a CZ82 or an 83 that would fit him.
No, we're talking about
The
the hat.
hat?
Oh, the hat. I thought you were talking about the
You know,
gun.
Make America Great Hat again. I had on the other week. I had to put it on the last notch, so obviously I won't be actually wearing it.
One little button holding it, struggling
Yes,
for
it's
dear life.
terrible. My head's huge.
So Jacob says, I'm pretty sure I just recently saw Snob's video on a bodyguard. Almost looked like if you grip it too high, you'll get slide bite.
I didn't have any issues with that.
Might get bullet bite.
Yeah. My CZ hat needs
My
repaired.
hand is slide
The cat
bite
and
free.
the dog were fighting over it.
Now, Guns of Water said the new bodyguard was in LGS. It looks so thin and tiny.
It is thin and tiny.
It is.
But it's no bigger than the original, but it holds 4 more rounds.
I'm breaking YouTube rules right now, and they don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Allegedly, you're breaking them.
Allegedly's.
Allegedly. Uplift Mofo Party Plan is out there. He
What?
says, do any of these plastic fantastics really beat a 1911?
Yes. Every single one of them.
Yes, they jam far less.
Need some peanut butter to go with that jam.
1911 ain't exactly something you want to try carrying in a pair of gym shorts. I was going to say that.
That's true.
My P365 I can carry while wearing gym shorts. Just saying.
Yep.
You carry it while you're playing Wii hockey?
Probably.
Okay.
I'll take my 15 to 22 rounds of 9mm versus your 7 rounds of 45 any day.
Yep.
Justin says, my CZ went to pay for a tree removal. That sucks.
That was very
Guns of
nice of
Water.
that CZ to do that.
It was very nice. Guns of Water says, my tiny 25 calibers are like that. Can't grip them too high or you slow the slide. Artec, this time with daughters, says, I have CZ50 and CZ P09.
See, I was worried I'd ride the slide stop on it because, you know, I have rather large thumbs and hands, but I did not have any
Nice.
problem with it.
You have opposable thumbs.
Mhm.
Abby says, Glock 21 beats a 1911.
That it does.
Probably true. Vanessa Kitty's out there and says, Mike Coonan beats them all.
Oh, is that the...
That's a
That's the
357 mag.
357...
Yeah,
What is it?
it's a 357 Magnum
357.
1911.
Yeah.
They're cool.
That's
They're just pricey.
pretty cool.
And they don't make them anymore.
Now Jacob says, hold on. Now, what if all today's firearms had the same capacity as the single stack 1911s? Would they still be beating the 1911?
Yes, because
Yes.
they jam less.
Because the 1911 is so heavy compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
I happen to enjoy shooting 1911s and have nothing against them, but I'm not carrying
I
one.
don't have anything against them either. I have one.
Carry one all day. See how you feel.
Hmm. I'm going to start carrying my Rock Island double stack.
Should carry it in a shoulder holster.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because I'll never keep my pants up if I carry it on my hip.
Well, they're already behind your knees anyway.
Alabama Dad says they are terribly unreliable too. What, 1911?
Coonins, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cooney.
he
I've
said
heard
about the
quite a
Coonan.
bit about them.
Yeah, Coonan had the same problem you get with just about any semi-auto that's made to
Rim?
fire a rimmed cartridge. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's just not meant for that.
Mhm.
They did that as
Yeah.
a novelty.
Yeah, that's why. Oh hell, the ones that make the Desert Eagle, they tried coming up with 429 Desert Eagle, which was basically a rimless 44 Magnum, but it never took off.
Oh my
I mean, they're
gosh.
still cool.
Hey.
I still would love to have one, but
Magnum
Speaking of-
Research, who you're thinking of.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Speaking of novelty 1911s, what's the company that makes the ones that are 2 barrels and 2 hammers and that stuff?
oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's from the Z or something. I don't remember.
When you look at those guns in real life, I realize they're a novelty. I realize they're very expensive. When you look at them in real life, you're like, I kind of get it now, because they are beautiful. They're still extremely expensive, and they're still a novelty, and I don't know whether they actually work, but they look amazing. The craftsmanship is really good.
I want to say hello real quick to Stephen Sheets, who says, we begin season 7 of Fowl Territory with Gizzard Gary. Indeed, sir. Thank you for being here. Vanessa says, I can reload bot revolvers in the Coonan rather quickly. Abby says, I wouldn't carry a 1911 for anything serious. Artax says, carried a 1911 A1 for about 5 years. So,
And
You know what?
but that was previously, and he's thought better of it. See,
you're not carrying them now.
No, there's some beautiful 1911s out there. They're fantastic for making art pieces out of.
Well, maybe
I will say one of my buddies at work
Shut your fucking
didn't
hole.
start carrying a 2011 every day. He has a Staccato CS that he carries every day now. So that's kind of close.
Well, maybe they'll make a 1911 the size of the Bodyguard 2.0 and call it like a 1311 or something.
There it is. It's called the
Sig already
Mustang.
did. Yeah,
The
Sig
938
did too.
is miserable.
Somebody did make a small 1911 that's chambered in 380. Who was that?
Sig.
Called the Mustang.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sig did it too.
So it's
With
like a
which one was it? The
I'm sorry,
938 or the
938?
938?
No,
Was it
that's
938?
his wrapper.
No, the 938 maybe 9mm.
Yeah,
938 is 9mm.
Okay,
238
Yeah,
the
it's
is.
the-
238's 380.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
what's the Colt Mustang? I think that's what it is, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, one of the most uncomfortable guns I have to shoot is a Kimber Micro 9. It sure is purty. Stacy just had to have it.
You sound bitter.
Mhm. Well, it was quite expensive for a gun that doesn't get shot.
Abby says 1911s are pretty, but Glocks are great for fighting. But then she says 38 Super is better. Wow.
I mean,
If
people
you're the
can love 'em or
cartel, it
hate 'em,
absolutely is.
but the Glocks just work, and they have loose enough tolerances that they're accurate and still shoot any ammo.
So Chase
Yes,
Steffi
yes, you
is out
should.
there.
Please do.
Oh God.
Should I join live from a honky tonk on Bourbon Street? Why wouldn't you?
Don't get run over.
Oh gosh.
Watch those lightnings.
Or blow it up. Because the guy was putting bombs around too.
Abby says
Where are
Lucy
reflective
likes a
vests?
Smith Model 10. Artex says, company I work for chance owners, I went to G17 RAA Baby Rock, got one.
I don't quite understand all that.
I don't either. But Bama Dad
I
says
think it's written in Alabama E's, and that's why we don't understand it.
Mhm.
it's like a fat girl. She will always be there when you get home and have dinner ready. Wow.
I'm
You
gonna
know
have
what
to
other gun?
my Glocks. They're not getting dinner ready.
Mhm. Mhm. You know,
So
the
I
other gun
got,
I'm making a video on that's a lot of fun.
I got the wrong Glocks. They don't ever have dinner ready.
I don't need any more striker party handguns right now.
Me either. I just bought one more, and I wasn't going to buy any more striker-powered handguns.
That's why the PO9 is so appealing, because it's hammer fired.
Now, sadly, the Bodyguard 2.0 is not optic ready, and nobody makes an optic that small. So
They do. They're
I didn't
called
want an
iron
optic.
sights.
Yeah, I didn't really want an optic on that. I wanted something I could stick in my pocket.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's purely a pocket carry, really. And holsters aren't easy to find, by the way.
You just need
Yeah,
a sticky holster is all you need for that.
What's that?
Sticky holster is all you need for that.
Yeah, go
Well,
to the
don't-
sticker site and try to put in Bodyguard 2.0. They don't even list it.
it doesn't fit in a Glock 42 sticky holster. I can confirm that because that's what I thought I was
No,
going to put it in, and the
supposedly,
Glock 42 swallowed it.
according to DeSantis, they fit in the same holster as a Ruger LCP, the original
I would
LCP,
assume they would.
Mhm.
or the Taurus TCP. It's all the same holster. So I'm looking at either picking up a Nemesis or a sticky holster, but they're
I'm
about the
going to make
same.
me a Kydex
Not
pocket
25.
holster for this in the morning.
Do what?
So I'm going to make me a Kydex pocket holster for it in the morning,
You're gonna make one?
I suppose, because I didn't find any I liked that weren't $48 for a Kydex pocket holster.
You're gonna
Make two.
Kydex
Okay.
pocket holster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
what I always
guy
carry my
on-
other bodyguard in.
there's a guy on YouTube that shows you how to make a Kydex holster.
I hate that guy.
If you make two, I'll give you a few bucks in Vegas.
Then I owe you a few bucks.
Now listen to this
Yeah,
guy.
for something I shipped you.
Michael Dunn is out there. Hello, gang. Thinking of picking up a 380. So which brand is good to get? Anybody got any ideas?
Smith and Wesson Bodyguard 2.0.
PPK.
No,
Don't
definitely.
even
look
joke
for the-
about that. Just going to turn him off
Yeah.
the guns completely.
I know.
Right?
It's amazing that I
Chance I'm
still
willing
like
to
guns
take.
after having that PPK.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Bodyguard 2.0 for a few minutes here, so
I
would
have to
definitely
counteract
consider it.
Bama Dad's thing. I know Sarge says that too, but I carry a Glock 43 almost daily, and I probably have bigger hands than anyone you'll ever meet, and have no issues with it.
I'm saying it's me. I
Well,
can
apparently
shoot
it's
the
not just you,
42.
because apparently Bama Dad did not like it either.
I
I
don't
can
like
shoot the
43.
42. I can shoot the 43X. I can't shoot the 43.
I can't get my.
Now,
I can get two fingers on the 43.
But I can shoot the smaller 42 just fine.
that's one thing that's surprising about this bodyguard. As big as my hands are, I can get 2 1/3 fingers around this with the flush fit mag.
I like the
It's
flush fit
undercut
better
so
than the
high.
extended.
Mm-hmm. And the but now on the 43, I do typically carry it with the shield arms mag in it. So it does give you a little better grip.
You like that slide on it?
I love that slide on it.
I drove that thing halfway to Oklahoma for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I let USPS take it the rest of the way.
Bama Dad says the mag rests on my right ring finger, and I never feel like I have a good grip on it.
Get a shield arm. In all seriousness, order you a shield arm Z9 mag for it. It's worth the $50 for it in the mag catch.
I say, yeah, he has to get the mag
Everything.
catch too, doesn't he?
Yeah. You got to change the mag catch to run those mags, or you're supposed to. But they sell it in the kit. I mean, I literally bought mine on eBay. I had it in a couple days with the kit.
So, Justin, you carry the 33 round mag extended
in a 43. Don't think it fit up in there. You could try
Nah.
it.
If you hit it hard enough, you can do anything.
That's true. And I've been told you can do anything once.
Believe in yourself, yo.
So, why is everybody coming back to 380? I thought 380 was dead.
I just wanted a small pocket pistol because every time I get a small pocket pistol, I put an optic on it.
A couple of years ago, nobody wanted to buy a 380. Now everybody's wanting one.
Well, they all shot like crap, I think. Most of them.
It absolutely has its place.
I had the original Bodyguard. It's the old enough when it had the Insight laser on it, not even the Crimson Trace, so it was pretty old. I had it for a long time. And that gun was the gun I carried when I couldn't carry another gun. But that gun, I could not shoot it good. I could shoot it good enough. And I didn't want to shoot it, period.
I think I was that way with the TCP when I had it. I could shoot it. I didn't shoot it well, and it wasn't fun.
Well, that Bodyguard had such a horrible trigger on it. It was hammer fired, and it was just, 14-pound trigger.
When I picked up that Bodyguard 2.0 at Goals and shot it, I couldn't believe what I had in my hands. It's like, this is a 380, and it's actually fun to shoot, and I can hit things with it. It's like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, on this show, I was joking around about it when Smith & Wesson announced the damn thing. But then when we got the Goals and shot it, I did a complete 180. I want one.
I was impressed with it at Goals, so I bought one.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a 380, though. Like, I had 3 daughters. And, with shooting, my buddies or people will say, you looking for a pistol for your daughter or whatever? I got a 380. Like, everybody I knew wanted to sell a damn 380. And I'm like, well, I've had them shoot a few of them, and they don't like them. They kick straight up. They just did not feel good in their hands. And they end up going more with like a 38 special or 9mm over a 380.
For the longest time, that was true. Just about every 380 that was on the marketplace shot like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's true anymore.
Nope.
So Michael says, so everyone wants Smith & Wesson 380. I don't know about everyone, but they're selling. I'm seeing an awful lot of reviews out on YouTube right now, not just snobs. So.
I mean, mine's the best by far. Everyone should go watch
by far, of course, but
by far.
By far.
But yeah. I mean, go out and look on YouTube and see. There's lots of reviews out there on the Bodyguard 2.0. So
you know what gun I like shooting more than the Bodyguard 2.0?
Altor?
Anything?
This FN 509C is in my hand.
The Body Dump 2.0.
So Jacob S says, if you compare same make and model of a handgun between 9mm and 380, which has more recoil? Same make and
recoil,
model?
but I think harder to handle with a short.
I would think in the exact. So he's talking about the exact same platform. Well, 9 would have to recoil harder because it has a little bit more powder and it has a heavier projectile. So.
And about the only thing I could say there is you can get the full size Glock that's in 380 because I shot that at Thunder on the Prairie, and yes, it's far less recoil than a 9mm Glock the same size would be.
You shot a full size?
No, it was a compact Glock 19 size 380. Yes, it shot well, but it's a pretty big gun for 380. But
I don't really have any want for 380 other than in just a tiny little pocket pistol.
That's its place.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now someone has actually made one that shoots well. And
that,
to my opinion.
That'd be like having a 1-ton truck with a normal naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. That's just not where you put the 4-cylinder engine. You put that in a little truck. You know, it's the same concept. So, it needs to be on the right platform.
No, but Smith and Wesson did do something right with this when they undercut it, put that high beaver tail on it. It fits your hand like a lot bigger gun for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Denny says, I've been a 380 fan for a long time. I've had everything from Kel-Tec P3ATs to a whole series of Rugers. I love my LCPs and especially the LCP2. Maybe the Bodyguard is my future. Try one if you get a chance. Justin says, Bama Dad, try a Terran Tactical Mag extension. Bama Dad says, I just really don't like the 380 round. It was hard enough to go to a 9mm from a 45.
I mean, I'll be honest, this will never be my primary carry. It's just going to be my carry when I can't carry.
No, but there are so many times, especially during the summer, to where it makes a pocket carry makes sense. And, or, discrete situations. I don't want to say what those are because they're going to be different for every individual, but there are a lot of times when a pocket carry is just the way to go. What's that?
You talking about prison carry?
Not prison carry, no. Not into that necessarily. Pocket.
Sarge will find it if he's taking you to prison and you've got it there.
That's probably true.
That's his favorite place to search.
Well.
Excuse me. Do you have an Altor up there?
I don't want to indulge him anymore. Let's see. Bama Dad says, hard to pack a Glock 17 into the Speedo. That's probably
every time I put on a Speedo, there's something that looks like a Glock 17 in it. What are you talking about?
That's because you're actually putting a Glock 17 in your Speedo.
It's a 30. What is it? 31. Sorry. God.
Now, Weston says 380 ammo has had the same advancements as 9mm in recent years, better options and performance. Mm-hmm. There's probably some validity in that.
I saw Weston had a fun time on New Year's.
Oh, what did he do?
Well, it looked like him and his family went and did a bunch of shooting. By the pictures he posted on the interwebs.
I don't quite understand why people say that 380 is like nothing. I've yet to find anybody to volunteer just to stand in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Eye pro, ear pro, just go ahead and hit me with it. Nope, haven't heard anybody yet say that.
I mean, it doesn't matter what pistol round it is, minus 357 Magnum, 44 Mag. You know what normal standard pistol round it is. It's going to take about the same amount of shots to get the job done. So it's 40, 45, 9, 380.
And what is the job of a defensive gun like that?
Stopping your threat.
Stop the threat.
And to get
Fighting
away.
back to your rifle.
No, I mean, and to get away.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
You're not trying to take this person into custody. You're not doing a job like that. You're just trying to stop them and you go the other direction. Stop trying to hurt me. I'm getting out of here. That's the point of it. It'll do that.
Bama Dad says, the guy who talked me into going to a 9mm said it this way. You can get hit by a Ferrari at 180 or a dump truck at 35. Dead is dead.
Yeah.
Guess that's true.
It's not wrong.
Then he says, 380 in my pocket, 9mm on my side. Both are either Hornady critical defense or critical duty. It'll work.
Somebody had some problems with it. The big brake pad it has in the center of it stops it from going up the ramp.
And I don't know if that's a known issue. I had at least one person tell me they didn't have that issue, so it could just be the gun.
And like I said, it went through 40 to 45 rounds without issue after that of it. I'm going to get another box or two of it, but I just hadn't. I was going to get some V-Crown 380 because I thought I had a couple boxes, but I guess I don't.
You just get some Federal HS2. That'll work in anything.
Might. If I
And
see
you
it.
can buy that in boxes of 50.
I'm just going to buy what I see at the store tomorrow.
Now, Weston's got a good point. He says, you're also not sniping or making a super precise shot with a pocket pistol. No.
Exactly.
You know, but surprisingly, 25 yards was nothing with this little gun.
You can throw it that far?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And see, I saw him through an outdoor that far once. But...
I mean, I'm just saying, one time in North Carolina, I saw a guy shoot an outdoor from Sarge's farthest point on his range. I don't remember what distance that was, but and hit the target.
It's like 40 yards or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Just
I saw a
saying,
guy
I
jump
did
into
see
the
that.
creek to get his Beretta 92X.
I also saw that.
At what he
Mhm.
claimed was his first shot, but you know, video editing can make anything look like your first.
There were actually 2 witnesses there that day.
Well, if somebody's up that close, Snob would just bitch slap him with it. I mean,
I'm not volunteering for that either.
No.
no.
Want to say hi to M. Gabriel out there. Denny says, I know it does have issues for some people, but I usually buff my ramps and run a few hundred range rounds through them before carrying defensive rounds. I've not had one issue. I have HSTs in some. I'd say for sure, before you carry it, try it. That's the rule. Before you carry any ammo in your gun, run a few rounds, make sure it cycles.
I literally carried critical duty and critical defense, and almost all my guns have that.
I do
But
too.
that's what I bought for this bodyguard, and sadly, did not like it the first mag, and it may be fine now.
You don't love it while it's in your front pocket either.
Chad Kelly's out there. Jacob wants to know who's fiddling with their toy in the background.
Oh, did you get that buzzing? Sorry.
Yes.
Nobody.
Artak and Daughter says, let me get this right. The Smith & Wesson Sigma 380 is the best one of all time, right?
Yep.
Did they make a Sigma 380? I didn't even know that.
Didn't know they
The
did.
Sigma was so bad. The Sigma was so bad I didn't look any farther.
What's the lawnmower guns? The SD40.
Yeah, that was the SD. I had an SD9 and SD40, but then when the dagger came out, I was talking to my guy today when I went to pick up this saber dagger. We were talking because I just picked up the RXM from him a couple weeks ago. And he's like, "What do you think? You think we're gonna get in there?" I was like, "Man, they get those daggers down so low sometimes. I can't see you bumping them out of the market."
But I don't think they'll bump them out of the market. But they're, PSA is not the best thought of company because some of their practices.
No, but when you get a dagger down to 250, how are you gonna?
Yeah, you can't. Sometimes when they do those combos, I don't know that you're paying hardly anything for the dagger. Like when they sell you a rifle and a dagger.
20, or they give you a dagger and 20 freaking T-mags with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What tractor trailer did they ride to get all those? They're giving away too much stuff.
Okay, so we've been live just about an hour or so. It is time for me to remind everybody that Gear Websites is your source for every Second Matters gun channels, gear, ammo ID, and more. They have patches, stickers, and other items. And of course, every Friday is Free Patch Friday. So buy cool stuff at gearwebsites.com.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
That's right. And now it might just be time. It's been a long time since something has slithered in to the program.
Let's not bring your sex life into this, all right?
Well, I don't get to talk about it much. That's just
Lizard Larry's got something for you, Lizard Larry. Gonna give it to you, Lizard Larry. Gonna give it to you. large prostate won't slow him down. Chasing grandmas all over town. Got a sidekick named George the cat. Lizard Larry's got something for you. Lizard Larry, gonna give it to you. Lizard Larry, gonna give it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's that time of the show.
Hold on.
Me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's that time of the show. It's the time of the show you've all been waiting on. That's right, folks. It's time for the Fowl Territory number 294 giveaway. Tonight's giveaway is brought to you by Aegis Gun Care. And to be entered in tonight's giveaway, you need to type hashtag FT294 in the chat. That's right, FT294. Tonight, we're going to give away a cleaner and lubricant kit, combo kit from Aegis Gun Care. That's right, a cleaner and lubricant. So you can clean it and you can lube it.
Both?
And we're also going to give you all sorts of other stuff and things. That's right, there's going to be stickers. There's going to be patches. Heck, there might be a magnet or a pin. I don't know. But there'll definitely be stickers and patches. And maybe even two zipper pulls. Unless he's feeling generous, there might be 4.
I thought he was going to give away an extra zipper pull if they put the guns knob in there.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Good hell. So, Gizzard, what do we have for these good folks tonight?
Oh, gee. I don't know. Stuff and things. I don't know. We're going to be hearing from our lawyers here soon. Or you are. Let's put it that way.
I won't be hearing from my lawyer. I'll be hearing from some other lawyer, but he's cheap.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start because we're generous. We're going to start with this fine sticker made by Sticker Mule. This is the official Gizzard Gary logo sticker. And it's as big practically as my head.
Official?
It's official.
You got that trademarked?
It's got Gizzard Gary. Yeah, see, it's got trademark down at the bottom of it there. The TM, see?
Have
It's
you actually
trademarked.
got it trademarked, though?
No, it's
You just
not a registered trade. If it was registered, it'd have the R in a circle. See? That's the difference. Doesn't necessarily have to be registered. Anyway, we have the Fowl Territory thumbnail sticker, also from stickermule.com. But then this is a better sticker because this is from the company that sells the fastest sights in any light. That's right. It is Excess Sights.
Fun fact, they're wearing an excess shirt right now.
You should. XSSights.com. We're the fastest sights in any light. And then we have a sticker from Live Free Armory. True American manufacturing.
it's the fastest sticker in any light.
Fastest sticker in any light. Do you know what the coolest sticker we have is? It's the one with Obi's picture on it. This, of course, is the Haterade sticker.
That's
And this one
the
is
last one you have.
I can't even read this, to tell you the truth. It's green, yellowish green. You'll love it. Trust me. It's from DM Foss, by the way, as is this sticker that says, Hell No Kitty. And then we have the Papa Smurf sticker, also from DM Foss. Agorizer's out there. He said, Chris Lang says it's my turn tonight. We have this sticker from Big Daddy Unlimited, and it says, all communists are bastards. Not just some, all of them.
But yet they'll sell your information. Got it.
That's probably true.
So yeah, right to the government.
From Hillbilly Up, we have the official Guns, Beer, and Therapy sticker.
Ooh.
That's a show tomorrow night. So if you like guns, beer, or if you need therapy, stop by Saturday nights at 9 o'clock Central on the Hillbilly Up channel. Isn't that right, Hillbilly?
Dang right.
Dang right. Here's another fine YouTuber. This is Ron Wayne, who is provided one of his stickers for the giveaway. Not John Wayne, Ron Wayne.
Is he related to John Wayne?
By way of the last name, yeah. I don't think there are any. Don't think so. It might be, though. We have this from Artak and Daughters Gun and Gear Review. Got their sticker, too. And if I can get it off my desk, the Gun Owners of America sticker.
The
Fine
Gua.
organization. Fine organization indeed. Another fine organization and makers of the finest zipper pulls known to man. IWI, Israel Weapon Industries, or IWI.
Does anyone that put in the hashtag the guns knob, do they get like an extra zipper pull? What do they get?
Yeah, got to the zipper
I would
pull.
probably throw in an extra zipper pull, although I'm going to have to go back and search the chat, find out who did all
Well,
that.
that's a you problem, not a me problem.
That's true. It is a me problem. Okay. So, patches. We're up to patches now.
See, if everybody would put in the gun snob right now, then you wouldn't
That's
have
true.
to go and
That's true.
research the chat.
So we have the 2024 NRA Dallas patch, courtesy of Palmetto State Armory. Then we have the DPMS, or some people call Dipmus.
Nobody
Patch?
calls it dipness.
Some people do. Then we have the Panther. Look at that. Look at them eyes. That's scary. I think it's a really cool patch. But also have this, if you like. Come on, camera, focus.
If you like big butts and you cannot lie. Oh.
Well, there you go. We have this vintage patch from Anderson Manufacturing.
Anderson?
Anderson. Yeah, there you go. And then I've got this big patch from MacGar Magazines.
I don't think I have that one.
That pretty.
Pretty sure I
I
don't,
don't
have
have that one either, so Gizzard probably got that and didn't think about his friends that day.
Mm-hmm.
I got one. Then I've got this patch.
PSA Digger.
That is a Daguerre.
Cigar.
Daguerre. That too. And last but not least, because I'm giving 7 patches away until I can get rid of some of these things. And I see 2 Live Moo out there. We've got Holosun. This is a pretty good size patch.
You got that one upside down.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be like this.
Yep,
Yes.
definitely.
Well, you can hang it that way on your patch panel. I don't care. Okay, so seven patches, but you're gonna get at least
patches.
you're gonna get at least 4 of these, and maybe 5 of these fine IWI zipper pulls. Yeah, aren't you lucky? Let's not forget the official Gizzard Gary pin. And yes, for everybody who says, why does it look so weird and gray? It's because it's got a protective covering over it you have to peel off.
And you
So-
stick that on your cat.
You can stick that on your cat, on your hat, on your bat. Do you have a bat?
So
Put
if
my
you stick that
comment
on
on
your
the screen.
cat, is that what you
Do
like
what?
use to eat Chinese food?
What about a comment on the screen?
Put my comment on the screen because whoever's doing that's killing me.
Okay. Hopefully it's not me. You're going to get the official coaster set. Not just one coaster, the entire set from EAA.
That's the biggest patches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can use them for frisbees. You can use them for coasters. You could put glue on them, use them for stickers for all I care. You do all kinds of things with them.
Turn them into big refrigerator magnets.
But you got all them options. Plus, as the gun snob said earlier, the winner will receive the cleaner and lubricant combo kit from our good folks at Aegis Gun Care. That's right. You should check them out because they are good enough to sponsor this program. And they provide prizes for every show. And they also sell some really great gun cleaning stuff. So check them out at Aegis Gun Care. That's AEGIS guncare.com. And tell them Gizzard sent you. All right. So with that, let's go to the StreamYard giveaway tool. What in the hell?
Is that you, Gizzard?
No, that was Snob. I just saw him mute his mic.
I was doing my best Gizzard or my best Sarge impersonation.
Oh my gosh.
So we actually have 44 people watching, 28 on YouTube and 16 on X, and God only knows how many
Oh, I
on
forgot
Rumble.
to enter on X.
We only have 28 people entered in the giveaway.
I only have 28 entered. What is wrong
Yeah.
with those people?
They're shucking their responsibilities.
They don't like free stuff.
Probably shirking them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Chad Kelly's on his way out. Thanks for being here.
That's it? That's all we got?
Well, how long do you want to wait? You want to wait till we get to 30, or you want
I don't know.
Did we get any more in there? I think one more just entered on X.
I'm not seeing anymore. I'm still seeing 28.
No, I just entered on X.
Did you actually enter in the chat, or did you reply to the post? Because I've noticed the last couple of weeks you've replied to my post on X, but you never actually.
Oh, I don't use X to watch your show because I'm on it.
Oh, well, that's the only way it actually works. Is you have to comment
How does it
within the
work?
show. You have to actually bring the show up and then comment within the show.
Oh, I'm
There's
clicking on it.
29.
Nothing's happening. This X locked up.
Just tell him he's entered and let's go about our day.
Yep, you're entered. Do it
I
now.
want my enter.
I heard the command to do it now. And as you know, Obi is the prize coordinator here. So the winner is Justin Grimm.
Congratulations, Justin Grimm.
Oh, I was cheated.
We used to like you when you kept Rich away, and then you quit keeping Rich away, so now we don't really care. Either way.
He don't come on my show anymore. I don't think he likes us. Justin
Ricky,
Grimm, are
you
you
don't like
out there?
Rich.
He says, give it to Sarge.
Sarge wasn't even going to keep it anyways.
I've never
Well,
kept one.
It's Sarge's too. It's up to Sarge
What is
now.
it? Well, I've never got the Aegis gun care kit.
Well, you should have one.
Yeah, you should probably take that.
Actually, keep it because I've given away like 10 of these things.
I don't think anybody's going to frown on you for keeping it.
I really don't
And
want
Gizzard-
anything else other than the Aegis. You can give away everything else.
That patch can be
Oh
given
wait,
away.
never mind. Yeah, the patch.
Son of a
Obi
bitch.
wants it.
Son of a bitch.
You can just bring it to me in Vegas, or mail it.
Or
Okay.
just bring it to Vegas.
It's not like I won't see you in about 2 weeks. All right.
That is if we pick you up at the airport, because me and Sarge,
Thank you,
know,
Justin.
we're getting there early, so we may be totally partying. Y'all
I'm going to be at the airport for those two will be.
I think you'll be there before Sarge. Sarge gets there the same time I do, pretty much.
And what time do you get there?
I don't know.
I bet you. Well, then how do you know it's before us two?
Sorry, you people out there waiting in the show. I got to check my Southwest app to find out when my flight gets here.
It's all right. They'll wait. They're
Well,
they're emotionally invested in this also now.
I'm sure they are.
They want to see you be wrong.
I don't even know where my Southwest app. I thought we discussed it the other day.
We did, and you were getting there like 3 or 4.
No,
We got there like 5.
no, that's absolutely not true. course, now I can't find myself.
Yeah, I'm arriving in Vegas at 6:43 apparently.
Well, you're definitely not getting picked up.
It says, bringing it up now, my arrival will be at 12:15 p.m.
Yeah, you're getting there next to last.
Yeah, you're second to last.
All right, so
And Snob will be on Fremont Street by that point.
Mm-hmm. It's a long ways from Fremont Street to the airport. I'll be up there dancing with a gorilla.
All right. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. What's going on? Oh.
Oh, I got the option to upgrade to first for $78
Why would you not?
because it was from freaking Charlotte to Greensboro.
Oh, not for the main part. I was like, why would you not for $78?
I was going to, and then
5
I'm like, why does it say $840? Yes,
Okay.
let me upgrade to first for that 20-minute flight.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to eat a pancake in time, would you?
Okay, Snob, do we have any more of the show to talk about here?
What was the second favorite part of the show everybody likes? You know, the part of the show everybody sticks around for?
That thing, where they do that thing.
Where they do that
Whatever.
thing, yeah. Where you send in pictures. You send in pictures of guns.
Oh,
knives.
guns?
Guns,
Guns?
knives.
Don't open that attachment I sent you.
Ooh. Snub noses, you know, whatever you want to send
Well,
in.
yeah, snub noses.
He sent a picture of a snub nose the other night with a
Yeah,
nose
you
ring.
have the stones to show it. Anyways, this is the part of the show where you send your Gorn to gorn@gizzardgary.com. That's right, gorn@gizzardgary.com. And I would tell you to include your email so we don't have to, or your channel name in the email so we don't have to read your email out loud. But Gizzard's a big baby and won't ever just read the email out loud. I don't know why, because we warned him ahead of time. But he still won't do it. So therefore, I'm not even going to mess with telling you.
So they just got to guess.
Yeah. It's time for Show Us Your Guns. You've let me down, Gizzard.
Guns or Gorn?
Guns. I'm not
But aren't
saying.
guns Gorn? By default.
Not all Gorn.
So if
is
somebody
guns,
sends in a picture
but
of a
all
knife, I
guns
can't
are
show it.
Gorn. I said you could earlier. I made that statement.
Oh, here's a picture of a gun in somebody's hand. Oh no. Can I
Oh
do that?
no.
It's pretty obviously not live. So I think I'll show it. I'm going to use discretion here, folks, as I always do. This is from Weston. He said, a friend's M&P metal competitor with Trigicon dot.
It's a nice gun. Nice IED there on the bottom of it too.
A nice IUD, is that what you said?
IED. IUD goes somewhere else.
It does.
Think sexy.
Too sexy for your shirt?
Let me take off my shirt.
For my shirt.
No.
Too sexy for
Rich has been there for that. He knows I will.
I think it's too stretchy for your shirt.
All right. So we have another email here. Well, this is gun related, so I'm going to allow it. Again, this is my discretion. This is from Justin Grimm, who says
Yes.
Smarties candy was originally made with machines built to make gunpowder pellets for ammunition during World War II. Did you know that?
interesting.
Gizzard
think that-
discretion is advised.
That's right. I always use full discretion when we do this show, because you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like a box of chocolates. You know what I mean?
They put little labels on there. You should know what you're going to get.
That's true. So he also sends this one. Free hat in every box. That's probably true. Appropriate. Okay. And this one is from Hillbilly. From Hillbilly. And he's got a gun here. And he says here, this is Ames new Smith & Wesson 38 Special Plus P Model 642 with Crimson Trace grip laser.
That's a good looking gun.
Yes.
Good
Pew,
job.
pew, 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 pew. She shoot it yet?
Nah, we hadn't had time to get out there, and then it's gonna be colder than crap the next few days. So we have to just open up a window and shoot it out of the house.
There you go. Wear your pro. And make sure the window's open. Take the screen out, too.
It's hard to get the dogs to keep that air pro on, though.
That's true. All right. So, what in the world? I do, but I'll bet the rest of them don't. This is from Jacob S. And he says, remember these?
Pinball machines? Yeah.
It's a pinball machine. Yes, I remember them.
Yes, there are still places around here that have pinball machines. I mean,
Because
Yeah,
he's a pinball
right.
wizard. There has to be a twist.
Pinball. Is a pinball wizard?
All right. So, now from Chris Lang. Chris Lang. This is true gun porn here. Savage B-22 Precision.
What scope is that? Is it an Arkin? What is that? Can't read the. Right.
Can't really tell because it's out of focus.
I think it's an Arkin.
Okay, so this is from Jacob, and he says, guess where I have sat?
no,
There?
Which
that
one
would
is
be
it,
a tank.
Chris?
Yeah, I'd say it's a tank. And then we get the answer.
Mhm.
You didn't say what kind of tank. You want to guess before I show you?
No,
He said, if you guessed Sherman tank, you are right.
yeah.
I knew it.
I knew it went in Abrams because I fell asleep in one of those before.
While you were driving it?
No, I wasn't driving it. It was just there. And
Is that why you're not in the army
And-
anymore?
Had no better place to
No,
take a nap.
this was in high school. We just got done doing the parade to
Yeah, I
welcome
did some
back
bad
the
things when I
troops
drank
from
in high school
Desert
too. I
Storm, right?
understand.
And they had one parked there. Me and my buddy decided we were going to check it out. And we asked the sergeant. He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So he climbs in the turret. I climb in the driver's seat and just passed right out. That seat was comfortable as hell in that tank. And it was a hot July day. It was like I was out as soon as I sat down in there. Like next thing I know, I'm getting fanned by the sergeant. Like, hey man, wake up! Get out of my tank. Oh gee, you gonna look at it? I tell you, you can sleep in.
This is from Obi, so I'll let him tell you about it.
That's a gun.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of gun?
The kind
Handgun?
that goes pew, 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 pew.
Shooting.
It's a handgun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a semi-automatic handgun.
It's
more
a
than
Kraken
likely.
build. Look at it. Look at it.
I'm not sorry, Kraken. I still haven't found my Kraken.
Waste
that
management
designed-
found your Kraken.
Is that designed by Phil McCracken?
Mm-hmm. Him and Seymour Butts.
If it makes you feel any better, I still haven't found my
Virginity?
coupons. My
Coupons?
My
I do feel
coupons.
better about that, knowing how you cheated and got 2 of them.
I did not. Brayden just gave me his.
I'm sure he did it voluntarily too.
What was he going to get from there?
Then we have this. It's another gun.
Yep.
All I see is a trigger.
That one also goes pew 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 pew.
Looks like it shoots sideways.
It does. It's a kill strat. Turn it sideways. It's a kill shot. I don't know if you can even get those Grey Ghost frames anymore. I don't know if you can get frames anymore from anybody.
Probably not. Okay. And then we're going to change it up just a little. Just a little bit.
Each one of those was changed up. That is the best frame out there right now. Nomad frames. I wish they'd make a Gen 3. I really do.
And then
See?
I
Look
did
at
find
it.
that light the other day when I was digging in a drawer.
Did you?
Forgot I even had that light.
I like that light.
Yeah, it's too bad nobody makes holsters for it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
I have the version 2.0 of that light on my desk.
To be fair, I've seen Gizzard's desk. Everything is on his desk.
Show it to us live.
Right there.
Just kidding.
I have a video on it on my channel.
Me too.
Okay, so one last one here.
Boom.
Why doesn't that have an optic on it?
Because they're not in country yet. And I just picked it up this morning. Actually, I picked it up this afternoon. It comes with 2 magazines with the mag extension on them. +5.
Well, it looks pretty good.
And the magwell, and the tall sights,
Yep.
and the threaded barrel.
Yep.
It's a pretty smoking deal.
Obi says I need one.
And this is the 19X size.
The correct size. What if it's a G45 size, not the 19?
It might be a 45 size. I guess this one would be the 45 size because this one's black.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the difference.
Isn't it? What's the difference?
A goofy
lanyard loop.
base plate on the 19X.
I thought it was the 19X was just FDE.
And there's something different. It's the bottom. You can't find a magwell full. The bottom of the grip is totally different from a 45.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why they suck.
Isn't that because it had some bullcrap lanyard loop or something for it?
Yep,
Yeah, 'cause
that's
it's
why they're
with
silly.
Yeah, it's what the military one. They wanted lanyard loops.
So they wouldn't lose them.
I guess so.
So, Sarge, is this car picture supposed to be Gorn?
No,
Okay.
no. I just sent you what I was doing.
Okay. Let's show this. Strabog. I
It's got a little snowflake on it.
think I've seen that before.
There's going to be a video on that this week.
Who's doing
That
that?
gun is fun. I don't know. That gun's a lot of fun.
And then we have this.
That's my poor man SRO. But that's pretty nice. I was pretty impressed with it, actually.
Shro.
It's got a big old 8 MOA dot, like Sarge loves.
Is that the one with the owner of the company is a complete jackass?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
That gets on the social media and goes crazy, but that was also on Vine. So
Chooses violence. Wants all the smoke.
gotta get your name out there somehow.
It's true.
I think there's better ways to do it, but
Drunk Instagram, he's also fun though.
And then we have this.
what's that tiny little thing?
I don't know. It was a pain to get it set on that post, as little as it is.
Is
Yeah,
that
a good
a-
wind gust would have blew it over.
Is that an M&P 9 2.0? Is that what I'm looking at? I'm
No,
confused.
smaller.
And you put it on a bigger post than normal?
No, that's actually on my smaller post. My bigger post burnt. I have to go plumb out to the road to the other post.
Where are those birds going to poop now that you burned down their poop post?
Not
That's
happy
why he
about
burned
that.
it. It was too dirty to clean. He's like, oh, screw it. Just threw a match on it. And off it went.
Okay.
Those sit in the wrong order, Gizzard, but you can figure out how to put them in the correct order.
They are sent in the wrong order.
Canny.
Well, on my screen they are.
Well, I see one picture with 1 and one picture with 2.
They both have 2, but show the picture with 2 that you see first.
How do you know
Okay.
he's seeing them in the wrong order?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at my computer screen and it looks like they're sent in the wrong order.
Jeez.
Well, I'll show you what I
TV gold.
think you want me to show. Boom.
Yes, that's what I wanted you to
Oh,
show.
that's the wrong order. Or is that the right order?
That's the right order.
Okay.
It's an order. That's all that matters.
You don't realize how much smaller that actually is because they look very similar. It is so much smaller.
Okay. And then the other picture. Oh, okay. I see both guns. Yeah. They're just arranged differently.
Look how much higher up that the undercut is on that trigger guard.
So essentially what you're telling me is you have a much lower bore axis.
Mm-hmm. You can get a lot higher grip on it. You can get part of my pinky on there. A normal person can put most of their pinky on there.
And that's with the flush fit mag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's 10 rounds versus 6 rounds.
That's a lot more
And
rounds.
I know, and somehow the bodyguard still manages to be thinner.
I want fat bodyguards, otherwise they're not going to be able to cover me.
Well, you just gotta have multiples.
Okay, so while we were waiting, I do believe some more mail has came in. Yuck. Okay. So from Jacob, he says, you ever see a fish pond where the fish nibble your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obese.
I know some otters that saw that.
Yeah, Bama Dad, that's really why.
And so another one from Jacob. And he says, ever watched Navy or ex-Navy ships dock before?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've watched Sergeant Snob doc before. It's horrifying.
I knew that was
God.
coming.
You watched that?
Wow.
I didn't know you came in our room that night.
Room. It was the living room.
Oh, my bad.
Wow. Do I need to send a GIF of something that took place?
You son of a bitch. Guns and Water says, that's why the kids hold him sideways. 0 bore axis.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You should hold it upside down and do some trick shooting. Shoot it out the bottom of your hand.
Negative bore axis.
Okay, so that's all the Gorn we have for this evening. How about that? We are gorned out.
It's kind of gorny anyways.
You did what?
I said it was kind of gorny.
It was.
Speaking of Gorny, he had some corn on the knob for dinner.
Get it over at Corn Hub.
Guns knob.
I would like to acknowledge that we do have 2 new channel members who joined during I believe it was during the New Year's Eve stream. So,
Were they not paying attention?
you weren't on the New Year's Eve stream, were you?
No,
Oh,
because I didn't want a divorce.
No.
that's exactly why I didn't join.
That was a single man stream.
Do I look like I want to get a divorce?
I don't think so.
You look like you ain't going to find nobody to replace you at this point in life, so you better not.
So I'd like to welcome Jason Ewing and Shanna Ewing to the channel. So Also, would like to acknowledge Ron 2A Matters has upgraded to the Super Chicken level.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And Jacob says, one
Super
more.
Chicken Osborne?
Do what?
No, never mind.
Oh. So Jacob says, one last one. I think it's appropriate. We'll show it. And this is going to be it for the Gorn. And it's a chicken for you. There you go. Give him the bird, folks.
How many legs does that thing have?
Yeah, gotta be more than one
Got a
there.
lot, don't it? We're going to be eating tonight, folks.
Guess somebody really wanted drumsticks.
Spider chicken.
Spider chicken? Spider chicken.
Gizzard won't get that either. Another movie he probably hasn't seen.
Bet.
Oh, you've seen that one?
You kill me sometimes.
I'm
Artec
just
says
surprised.
I sent Gorn. I don't see any Artec Gorn out here. I don't know how you sent it, unless you sent it by U.S. mail.
Well, hopefully not, because they lost my plasma cutter for like 3 weeks.
One of 9 plasma cutters you own.
3.
They didn't lose it. They just misplaced it for a while.
Glad it wasn't a Christmas present or anything.
Jacob said it was a mother hen with its chicks in Hawaii, specifically last year. Yeah, Artec, if you sent Gorn, I did not get it. We'll have to get it next week. Because I say, it is that time for that final segment in the show where we go through the panel and we ask everybody, what did you learn? And then once they tell us that, we're going to give them a chance to plug their channels or whatever else they want to plug, as long as it can be shown on the air. So if it's going to be that kind of plug, Snob, don't show us that. But anyway, no, Obnoxious One, what did you learn this evening? Yes, you're always first, I know.
Yes, and that Snob likes to eat his candy one at a time from his cellophane bag.
Actually, that was me digging. Everybody blamed me on that, and I wasn't even eating my candy. That was me digging in my drawer for that damn coupon.
That is exactly what it sounded like. Someone digging through a desk drawer.
That's what it was. I didn't realize I wasn't muted until Sarge bitched about it. And then I remembered Sarge always eating a bag of Cheetos or something while on there. His mic unmuted.
Anyway, Obi, what did you learn?
Nothing.
Just told you.
Other than Snob likes to eat his candies one at a time out of the cellophane bag.
That's great. Well, Werther's Originals are individual.
Not
It's
even
really
where there's
not
originals.
any
I
louder.
found a new candy. This has anyone ever tried these? I
Was
stole
it
a bag of these from my
Werther's
daughter the other
Originals?
day. No. Nerds Gummy Clusters. I stole a few out of a bag my daughter had the other day, and then I bought my own bag today.
You should try getting a sponsorship from them.
I know, they're delicious.
Nerds!
What you got coming up, Obi, if we can hear?
I don't know. I got to get out and do the video for that RX. Get that up, but I don't know. Stuff and things and stuff.
You only got one more weekend before shot.
I know.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for being here this evening, as always. You've been a most gracious co-host. In fact,
Whatever.
you're the best.
Liar.
Best co-host I've ever had.
Well, that's true.
Let's move on to Rich White. Rich, what did you learn this evening?
That Obi has Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 phobia.
Possibly true.
No, I have 380 phobia. But I earned that 380 phobia.
Well, not every gun has a PPK.
No.
Big man. Afraid of
most
380.
Most of them are not 380.
Who the hell jacked with my thing? Son of a bitch.
Spider Pig.
Rich, what you got coming up?
Hopefully this week unloading on Sunday. Now that my wife's tested sick for flu, I'm probably going to get that next.
Sweet.
You got it already
telling
got
you.
scheduled there?
Yeah, I might as well schedule it because it's going to happen at some point.
Shingles ain't far away. I'm telling you.
I know, right?
All right. Well, thanks for being here. We'll go to the guns knob. What did you learn?
According to your assholes, wait, I already knew that. Apparently, Stacy must be watching the show quietly because Aubrey just texted me and it said, I quote, "Yeah, get your own candy so you ain't taking mine, sir."
Sir?
Sir?
She called you sir?
Yeah, that was her exact words.
Sir Gunsnob.
So I'm assuming Stacy's watching it and she's probably standing by Stacy because I don't think Aubrey's just randomly
Is she
watching it.
reading a movie?
She's creeping.
Probably. Me and her had it out over that the other day. I cannot watch this. This is stupid.
What'd you
Quit.
watch?
I don't know what we were watching, but she had freaking closed captions on.
She needs some hearing aids.
I guess. It's annoying.
She's in here brushing my hair, Mystic says. What have you got coming up?
Lots of stuff. I've been putting out videos, like actually doing videos.
You're doing Amazon videos.
No, I've been doing other videos. I did a Athlon Optics spotting scope the other day. I did that one was an Amazon video. I just decided to put it on my channel because it was actually pretty cool. It was a pretty decent little rangefinder for cheap as crap. It had a continuous scan. It worked pretty good. I mean, I didn't try it any super long distances. I tried it out for like 350 yards or something. It was working really good at that. So I put that on there just because I thought it was actually pretty decent. But yeah, I've got a Strabog SP10A3 video coming out. A Zerotech Optics Vengeance 4-16 video coming out. Maybe a Getting Advocate video. I don't know. Depends on what I'll get done this weekend. Weston.
All right. Is that it, Snobby?
Sure.
Thanks for being here.
I'll probably put out another plasma cutter video because I may or may not get another plasma cutter. And I may put it on my main channel.
All righty. Thanks for being here. Let's go to Hillbilly. What did you learn this evening?
I learned a couple things. I'm not the only one that's like to have the new Bodyguard 2.0, and evidently Hawaii's found a way to sell chicken legs cheaper. So but yeah, we got Guns, Beer, and Therapy coming up tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. If you ain't doing nothing, swing by and visit us. Thanks for having me on, buddy. Always a fun time.
Yeah, thanks for being here, as always. Let's go to Sarge. It's D4 Defense. What did you learn?
I learned that Snob has a new nickname that I absolutely love.
And that
it's
I'm
so
literally going to
simple.
stab you in Vegas.
I bet you will try.
What have you got coming up, Sarge?
A lot of stress and anxiety before I leave for SHOT Show. Is that good?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Trying to get everything ready. That's it.
All right. Well, thanks to all of you for being on the panel this evening. Thanks to everybody out there in the audience for watching, whether you watched on YouTube, on X.com, or on Rumble, or if you're watching on replay later. Thanks for checking out the show this evening. Thanks to everybody.
I have to interrupt you. I just want to make it known that Mystic's out there calling out Sarge for calling her fat.
I saw that.
She knows that's not the truth.
It absolutely is the truth.
I have screenshot evidence that it's not.
Look at the look of disappointment on someone in this chat's face. You have nowhere to be. You have nowhere to be. Simmer down, and we want Weston's MacBook to die before the show's over, so he misses the last little part when we badmouth Weston.
Well, as far as I know, G-Webs doesn't have a weekly 2A wrap-up, so
See,
there's
we have
really
nowhere to
no
be.
reason to get off the air. So
Why? How could he not have one? It's supposed to be weekly.
it doesn't mean it's always on Friday nights.
Well, then it wouldn't be weekly. Weekly implies that it would be spaced out for the week.
Yeah, if you did one like, Sunday and then Monday, that wouldn't count.
Yeah, it would be every daily if he did that, or it'd be every couple daily if he did it. With a couple days in between. Weekly implies that he's doing it every week on the same day.
Okay.
Lies everywhere, lies.
Lies everywhere. There's lies.
Well, you got to do the next line.
No, I don't. I don't have to do
He's
anything.
not Weird Al. I mean, come on now.
His name's not Al, that's for sure.
I heard Snobs wanting to move up here to my area and become a bald knobber.
He could move up to Knob
I miss the
Noster.
bald knobbers. They were always great back in the day.
Yes. Sorry, buddy. That was just...
Don't be mad, Nobby.
I'm also going to stab you in Vegas.
Oh,
I'm
Next
Bobby,
year.
you're so
Sleeping.
kind.
Never mind.
Beam Dog is out there. Wow.
Howdy.
Gizzard better be careful, because Gizzard falls asleep on the living room couch every time we're anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't need to stab him. He's just going to sleep apnea his way to death.
He falls asleep immediately in the car, too.
Yeah, this is the same guy who fell asleep next to me in the Suburban. And I got pictures to prove. I got video to prove it, actually. I didn't release it, but I got it.
Not even out of the parking lot.
Yeah. Of course, he keeps himself awake by keeping his shirt wet after we eat, too. But...
Oh, there's meat juice on it?
Pants.
Meat juice.
My pants, you son of a bitch. Wasn't my shirt. It's my crotch. All that meat juice went straight to my crotch.
What's Knob say when he's eating an Italian sandwich like that?
I want to go back to Portillo's. That was good.
We could tell. You really
You better wear a raincoat next time.
Luckily, it was raining that day, so I could just blame it on that.
Did you blame it on the rain?
No.
He set fire to the rain.
On the rain. Yeah.
He was just wishing it was raining men by the way he ate that sandwich.
Hallelujah.
I bless the rains down in Dallas.
That's right before it blew all the way down Shields.
Forgot about that.
My hat left the chat. You wonder why I came into the entrance like 100 yards away.
By the way, I want to say thanks to all my channel members out there on YouTube.
Oh, screw those guys.
You did what?
Huh?
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 What?
What'd you say, Nob? And on that note, I'd like to remind everybody that if anyone tries to infringe on your right to keep and bear arms, give them the bird. That's right. Give them the
In
bird.
the bird.
Yeah. For 7 years straight, we've been giving them the bird. We're going to continue till we stop. And I don't know when that'll be. So anyway,
Can't stop, won't stop.
you can't stop, and he won't stop. That's true. So, members only chat Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central. Foul territory again next week, 9 p.m. Central on Friday.
You don't have to be alone. Join members only.
Members only chat, you get a chance to win a knife. It only costs 99 cents.
What happens if you wear a members only jacket to the members only chat?
Oh, well,
Ooh, then you're square, dude.
that's never been done. But hey,
What kind of special prize does a person get if they do it?
I don't
99
know.
cents, right?
Have to see. We might could throw in a Chick-fil-A dinner or something like that with that. We could maybe do that. I only know one guy's got a members only jacket though. So. Anyway, I guess as you know, as you drive all day, eventually you run out of gas, and I think we've ran out of gas here. So anyway.
Something.
Well, I've still got gas. Don't worry.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah, as long as Snob's on the panel, we're not out of gas.
Anyway, I would like to thank everybody for being here. We'll see you next week. And I want to give my panel one last chance to say goodbye before we end the stream.
Is next week our last show? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I've got one scheduled for the following Friday.
Well, I won't be here that Friday because I'll be spending time with my family before I leave for a week.
Well, we might do it on Thursday. We'll see what happens.
I won't be here Thursday either, probably, because I'll be gone
that's
next week.
just
so.
be that way. All right. Anyway, we will be here next week. So anyway, say goodbye. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Gracie.
Gracie.
Later.